Hello everyone, my name is Hazad and I'm from Avani Water, Australia, if you can see it. Okay. Um, Today I'm going to conduct a simple demonstration to show you the difference between Avani water and tap tap water. Okay. Uh, for today's demonstration, I'm gonna use two types of instruments. One of them is a TDS meter. Yep. TDS stands for total dissolved solids, and it is actually measuring the level of contaminants inside water. So whatever the value that come out from this number here, this display here, yep, the higher the number, right, the higher the contaminants inside water. Okay, and after that, I'm going to be using this instrument here. It is called an electrolyzer. All right, this is actually to be more a visual experiment, right? This instrument here is to measure the level of contamination. This machine here will actually show you what is that contaminants is all about, okay, visually. Okay, what we're going to do is firstly we're going to use this TDS meter, and then we're going to find out the level of contaminants inside tap water and the Avani water. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a glass, okay, a clear glass, and I'm going to put the Avani water in, right, and we're going to test the level of contaminants. Okay, we're going to leave it for 1-2 seconds. I'm going to put it on hold, and I'm going to show you if you can see the display. Yeah, what you're going to see is it says there it's 0.000 parts per million, right? Next one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this away, and I'm gonna get the tap water, right? And I'm gonna pour some in there. Yeah. And we're gonna dip this one in again, and we'll see the if you, I don't think you can see it right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on hold. Yep. And as you can see, the number the display is stating there is 142, right, parts per million. So it is two different kind of value, right? And without further delay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back in there. Okay, let's label it as tap water, right? And we're gonna use the Avani water just to double check. Reset this back to 0, dip it in there, put it on hold. Yep, 001. Yep, can you see that? 01. Reset that back to 0. I'm gonna put in the tap water, put it on hold, and it says that 147 parts per million. Okay, so we already know the value. What we're going to do next is I'm going to show you, right, using this TDS meter. Okay, what I'm going to do is firstly I'm going to put the instrument this way, right? Once we start to see any reaction from either of the glass of water, right, I'm going to swap it over to the other side. So this is Avani, this is tap water. Right, let's put it on. Okay, if I can bring this thing closer. I can't. You start to see some reaction going on in there, and nothing going on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it off. So this is just to prove that both sets of probes are working, right? I'm going to take the cloth and wipe everything off. Okay, then I'm going to reverse it, and I'm going to do it again. Again, as you can see, I'm going to put it closer, put the camera closer. Yep. Again, there's nothing going on there, even after I swap it around, and you start to see particles coming out from the glasses there. Yeah. It was clear before, but not so much now, yeah? Only through this test that we can tell, we could actually visualize the difference between the two water. Before I started the test on the electrolyzer, if I were to tell you that the tap water is actually filthy, nobody's going to believe me, because it looks so clean earlier, isn't it? This machine here actually attracts all the impurities or the contaminants, and it will release one of the prongs, right, is actually attracting, the other one is releasing. Look at that. Yeah, and we are supposed to drink 8 glasses of water every day. Oh my god, look at all that. Look underneath there. Okay, I'm gonna switch it off now. I'm gonna show you. Oh, a bit hurry up. I'm gonna switch it off because it started boiling. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to clean up some paper towels. Look at all that coming out from the tissue, paper towel, or whatever it is. Okay, I'm gonna switch it off the main switch there so I won't get any nasty shocks. Okay, let's have a look at both water. Okay, there. Look closely. There's nothing coming out from that glass. The water turns slightly yellow because we switch the prongs. Some of the contaminants from that water went into that Avani, right? As for this, look at that. Nice, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to get a spoon. I'm going to stir it so that you can actually see the actual state of the water. Look at it. Okay, next what I'm gonna do is Okay, just for your info as well, I don't know whether you can see steam coming out from this glass. If I were to do that, you can actually see the steam because of the friction of movement from the impurities inside the water, all the heavy metals, chemicals, and all those other stuff, inorganic minerals as well. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a filter, and I'm gonna actually transfer the water from here into here. For that, let me just grab my tissue. Oh, it's hot. Okay, already started to clog because of the filtered impurities. Okay, just picture yourself or imagine that this filter are your body tissues. Okay, and every day we are drinking that kind of quality water into our system. You may have seen a lot of tests in the on TV regarding this sort of test, but this is the actual test that you'll see. Look at that. Looks like coffee, eh? Yeah. While waiting for it to filter, I'm gonna show you a book. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Water, the Shocking Truth. Okay, read this book. This book is a very good book, which actually tells you the differences of water and what water can do to you. If you drink the right water, it will make you. If you drink the wrong type of water, it might, do just the opposite. It is written by I don't know. You can see this, Dr. Patricia Bragg. Patricia Bragg. Yeah, that's the picture of the lovely lady, and she's a uh, health guru in the States, right? One of the main concern about this book is the deadly hazards of fluoridated water. Okay, Avani water is fluoride free, right? A lot of people recommend that we should have fluoride in our water, but uh, it is actually just the opposite. Okay, I'm going to show you now. Okay, here are just a few of the serious health problems caused or worsened by fluoridated water. Okay, the first one is cancer in all its deadly form. Right, you can read it through once you get a book. I'm gonna slowly bring it up. Okay, if you go to the next page, again, it will tell you about the more shocking facts on deadly fluoridated water. Okay, I'm gonna slowly scroll it up for you. Well, you can actually read about the book once you get it, and you'll be surprised on what we are actually consuming, and alarmingly, okay, we are actually feeding this to infants and and everything. Okay, this is what we are actually drinking. See, even after filtration, you still can get that amount, right? Of that amount of impurities still left behind. Okay, this is sick. Look at that. Look at all that. Right. What I'm going to show you next is I'm going to actually use a spoon. Right. I'm going to scoop. I'm going to scoop it off. And I'm going to show you how it looks like. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Yeah. Look at all that. Yucky, isn't it? Okay. All right. That is all I'm gonna show. That I'm gonna show you today. All right. Hopefully, if I could get a better quality camera, and maybe I could do some um, proper presentation. I would love to do this in front of audience so that they can see live. All right. And yeah, so that's it. Look at that. This is Avani water. Still, you don't see any particles inside. And this is tap water. Oh yeah, before I forget, just because I showed tap water, okay, this is from Geelong, Victoria, Australia. Okay, um, uh, if you think that you'll be going to the supermarkets and buy some of the bottled water, right, to replace tap water after I showed you all these experiments, um, think again, because I've tested quite a few. In fact, most of the bottled water in the supermarkets, right? Um, they are either equal in standard with tap water, or like most of them are worse than tap water. All right. So if you've got any questions at all, if you have any inquiries to ask, please do not hesitate to email me at this email address. All right. It's avaniwater03@gmail.com. Okay then. Again, if you have any questions, just feel free to email me the whatever question that you have. All right then. Thank you so much from me, and thank you so much for your time viewing this uh, experiment. All right. See you again next time.